Okay, y'all, so this is my little setup. Ignore that hanger box. That's what I let my camera sit on while I'm recording. So right now I'm taking all the lip gloss that I put in those tubes, and I'm showing y'all what it looks like, how it's separating. Y'all see that? Y'all can see the pigments are like separating from the base. So I'm taking all of those. I made 6 samples, and again, these are not for sale, so they are like, they're just for my trial and error process. So I'm not wearing any gloves, but I did wash my hands and everything is sanitized and clean. So I'm just taking all of those samples and I'm dumping them inside of that bowl. And what I'm showing you right now is that, like, when I tilt the sample, like, little cup over, the lip gloss does not move. So it was like super thick when it was separating. It was like, again, I said it in my last video, it was like airy. So if you've ever seen elephant toothpaste, to me that's kind of what it looks like. It has the same texture as that. So just putting everything in the bowl so that I can mix everything up together, and I'm going to show you guys the bowl too when I put all the samples in there. Okay, so I'm going in closer. Y'all see that? The pigments are like separating from the base. That's what it looks like inside the tube. That's what it looks like inside the bowl. So again, that's just what it looks like. And when you put it all together, it has movement. But for whatever reason, like when they were in those little sample cups, that lip gloss was not moving, y'all. So now I'm about to add some base so I can thicken it up, and then after that I'm just going to add some oil, just a little bit. Okay, so the base that I like to use, or the base that I use, is the TKB Trading Lip Gloss base, and I'm just putting that inside the bowl. So now I'm going in with some coconut oil, and because the lip gloss had like a little movement in it in the bowl, and I could see like the oil separating from the pigment, I'm not going to add a lot. I'm just going to add enough to loosen up the lip gloss base, and then I'm just going to take my tongue depressor and mix it together. Oh, I'm also adding some. Okay, I'm not adding it. All right, so yeah, I'm taking my tongue depressor and mixing it all together, and you'll see as I'm mixing it that it's starting to fuse together, and it looks a lot better. Love the color, love the color. It's really pretty, and I'm going to show you what it looks like on at the end of the video. So when I finally got it all mixed together as good as I could, it started to look a lot better. So I'm just scraping the sides of the bowl, making sure that everything is incorporated into the mixture, giving it one final little mix. Just checking to see if I like the texture of it. So that's the lip gloss, y'all. That's what it ended up looking like. So I'm going to put a little bit on my hand just to test out the color and the consistency, the texture of it. So right here, what you see me doing is taking a small tongue depressor, and I'm just taking a little bit out of the bowl, and I'm just putting it on the back of my hand just to see if I like the pigmentation of it, and if I like the glossiness and the texture and all that. Seeing if I need to add any more base or any more oil. And I think I was pretty much satisfied with it, except for the pigment. So what I'm doing right here is just going in with the pigments that I added to make the color, and I'm just adding some more because I really want it to be a little bit more pigmented and show up on the lips, on the skin. Okay, y'all, so the video in the previous clip got cut off. My mom called me, so she called me, then she came over. So it kind of like completely pretty much stopped what I was doing. So I ended up fixing the lip gloss, and I have it right here. This is what it looks like. It has some air bubbles in it because I just mixed it. Like, I just mixed it because I wanted to put some on. So it's also what I have on my lips, and I'm also going to put it on the back of my hand so you guys can see it. So this is what it looks like on a tongue depressor, and so this is my hand. Obviously this is my hand, and then this is what it looks like when you put it on the back of your hand. So it's super pigmented. So the last thing you saw in that video was me adding the pigment to it, because if you saw in one of the clips before when I was mixing it and I tested it out, it was kind of transparent, and I didn't want it like that. My lip liner is super thick. I'm not gonna put this back in the stuff, so this is just me. So you can see me putting it on. You can see it's really pink because I put it on and I kind of blotted it off. So this is what it really looks like on my lips, and I'm gonna look crazy for a minute, but I want y'all to see the true pigmentation of it. So this is it on my hand. This is it on my lips, and I know I look crazy. My liner is washed out, but again, this is just to show you guys the true color of it. So I look like Bozo. I look like a clown. But pink is about to be spring. These colors are about to be in. This is the color that I came up with. So in the video, this is the color that I made. This is the lip gloss that I made. I really do like this color. I'm still not all the way 100 about the let me get this off my face first. All right, so I'm still not 100% sure if I like the texture and the formula of this particular lip gloss. There is something that I put in it, and I think I know exactly what it is now. that I'm probably gonna have to either scale back on or just not use it all. So that is what really messed up my lip gloss. So I fixed it. I ended up fixing it. It's okay. It's not like perfect. So again, I'm still in my trial and error stage. So I'm still working out the kinks. Love the color. Don't love the texture, if that makes sense. So I like the color of it. Like this color right here is gorgeous. Like I have colors like this in my collection. I'm looking at my makeup right now and I have colors like this. So this is something that I would gravitate towards, but I don't like the texture of it. So I gotta work that out. But again, this is what it looks like. And if you ever put too much oil in your lip glosses, which is what I did because that's why I separated, and it's a certain oil that I use that causes separation and the airiness. So if you put too much coconut oil, it's just going to separate. But because I put a certain type of oil in there, a different type of oil that wasn't coconut oil, it separated and it made it airy. So I fixed it, figured out what it was, came down to the root of the problem, and now I probably will never use that stuff again. So again, y'all, just trial and error. Make sure that you just try out different stuff. See what you like, see what you don't like. When you make a lip gloss, my suggestion is just to let it sit there for a while. Cover it up, of course, but just let it sit there for a while and just let everything just react. And then come back to it after like 10-15 minutes and then look at it. If it looks fine, then it's probably going to continue to look fine. But if you come back after like 10 or 15 minutes and something looks weird, you got a problem and you're going to have to fix it. So that is how I fix my lip gloss. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be on the lookout for another video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. How about taking a hold on me?